Hello guys, it's me again, Ammar, and I'm back with another video. In today's video I'm gonna show you guys how to set up OBS for recording as well for streaming. So before we jump into it, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and let's do this. Alright guys, so after installing OBS into your PC and launch it for the first time, you're gonna see a black screen over here, alright? And you only get one scene over here and without any sources. So first of all, you're gonna right click over here, add display capture, alright? And you can rename it if you want, and you're gonna pick your main display over here, alright? I got two monitors, so my main one is 2560 by 1440, so I'm gonna choose that as well, and click OK, and that's it. And I'm gonna delete the third one. Alright, so after that, you want to do is like hit settings, and in general it's just self-explanatory. You don't need to change anything here. Actually, basically all you need to do is go to the output, alright, and change from output mode standard to advanced. And first thing you want to do is click on streaming, and here in the encoder you can choose your CPU or you can use your GPU. If you got 20 series graphic card by NVIDIA, you can use the nvme, or if you're like me and you have a 1080 Ti or 10 series card, you can use your CPU to do the work, alright? For me personally, I think the X264, it's much better suitable for streaming, and it depends as well on your core counts and thread counts, alright? And over here in rate control, you can have like constant bitrate, variable bitrate, CRF, and ABR. I don't know what ABR and CRF stands for, but usually I use the constant bitrate, which is CBR, alright? And I set that to 3000 kilobits per second. And for the keyframe intervals, it's gonna be set at 0 at first, so you're gonna need to change it to 2. Because like most streaming platforms require key intervals set at 2, alright? And for the CPU usage preset, the higher you go from medium, the less CPU usage will be on your CPU. So for me, I got a pretty good CPU, so I always set it at medium. And for the profile, you just go to main. You can try between main and high, but for me, I prefer main, alright? And for the tune, I just set it to none. And of course, if you have like a 6-core 12-thread, you can go with fast or faster. Depends on the game itself that you're streaming, alright? And that covered the streaming part over here. So in recording tab, you can as well record your gameplay footage and stuff and save it on a specific drive in your PC. So recording path, it will be your drive that you want to save your footage in. And basically I use MP4 because I edit my footage with DaVinci Resolve, alright? And in recording tab, for the encoder, I use the GPU encoder, which is NVENC H264 new, alright? And for that, I also use the rate control as constant bitrate, and I set it at 18,000. For me, because I'm running a 1080 Ti, I think this is the sweet spot for 1080p 60 FPS recording. And for the keyframe intervals, I set that at 2 as well, alright? And for the preset, I usually just set it at quality, not max quality, because max quality, it do give me some stutters or lags here and there when recording. So I just use quality over here. And for the profile, I set it at high, and everything else, just I leave it as is. Alright, in audio, you can change the audio bitrate to 320. I just set it at 320, and I set it and forget it, you know? I just set it at 320 all the way down to track 6, and that's it. And the next part is the audio, alright? I'm using Voicemeeter Banana, so my settings will be different than yours, alright? So in desktop audio, you're gonna pick your headset, alright? And for the mic, you're gonna pick your own mic, whether it's the mic that comes with your headset or an external mic, alright? And that's almost it for the audio part. And as well, before I forget, the sample rate, just set it to 48 kilohertz. And yeah, that's almost it for the audio part. And for the video part, you can see here base resolution is my main monitor resolution. All right, so my main monitor is 2560 by 1440p. On the output scale resolution, it will be on your viewer side. All right, the guy who watches your stream. So for me right now, I'm recording at 1080p because I want this footage to be pretty crisp and clean. But usually I stream at 720p, all right? And for the downscale filter, there are 4 types of them, but I cannot use the drop-down menu because I'm using OBS to record, all right? All right, in downscale filtering, there's 4 types of them. There's a bilinear, there's area, and bicubic 16 samples, as well there's Lanczos 36 samples. At 720p, I just leave it at 36 samples, alright? And for the FPS, I set it at 60. If you stream at 720p and you get like weird stuff going on, you can try using a lower filter than the 36 sample. For example, you can use the bicubic 16 sample and retest, alright? And that covers the video part here. So in hotkeys, it's basically shortcuts for start and stop recording, or start and stop streaming, or reset stats. And basically in advanced, I just leave everything as default. I just change the color space from 611 or 610 to 709, and the color range from partial to full. And yeah, that's almost it. And one more thing, if you launch OBS and you don't get this stats bar, you just click on view, tick on status bar, all right? And if you get it like this, like you can move it everywhere, you just click here and drag it and drop it over there, all right? Because these informations are pretty crucial, especially frame missed and skipped frames, and as well dropped frames network. Alright, the next part is the filter for your mic. Basically, I'm using Voicemeeter Banana to add noise gate, as well to add an EQ to my microphone. So all I'm gonna need in OBS is a limiter. And how do you get to that? You just click here and click on filters, and basically right click, add, and you add any type of filter you want. I'm not gonna go through those filters. I just use limiter over here because I don't want my voice to be clipping when I'm so excited, or you know. As well, I'm doing the same for my game audio. I just set a limiter as well to -10 dB. And for the last part, it will be adding a chat box and alert box here in OBS. Alright, so it's gonna be easy. All you need to do is go to streamlabs.com and log in with your account, and you just go to all widgets and then click on chat box, for example. Alright, when clicking on chat box, you're gonna get a URL over here, and you're gonna basically have everything here. You can change the theme of the chat, or maybe you just go chunky, but I like the Twitch one. Looks pretty much good for me. And here you can change the color for the chat itself. I just leave it at white. And for the font size, it depends on you if you like have a vertical monitor or horizontal monitor. And you can adjust your size over here. And after doing all that, you just click on save and copy. And after that, you're just gonna go to your OBS and right click over here, add a browser. All right, we're gonna call this Facebook chat. It's already there, so Facebook chat 2. All right, all I'm gonna do is delete this URL and paste the one that I just copied from streamlabs.com. all right, and after that, this one here gonna be my chat box. All right, and to make sure the chat box are actually working, you just need to use your streaming platform. I'm gonna go to my page in Facebook, like the gaming page that I do my streams there, and I'm gonna do a broadcast test, and I'm just gonna type anything in the chat and it should be appearing here, all right, on this side. In alert box, I leave it as is. You can do like stuffs over here, like change the font, delay the alerts and so on, or even add your own layout over here. But for me, I just copy this to make it simple, and just in sources I'm gonna right click and add another browser. I'm gonna call it alerts B, and here I'm gonna just paste that URL, and after that it will be here. All right, I'm gonna leave it over there. All right, so left and right. And you can also test, like test follow, for example, and you can see I'm here. The notification just popped. For example, I want to test the donation as well, so I'm gonna click on donation over here, test donation, and I'm gonna maximize the OBS, and you just see like John donated $45, for example, and so on. As well, it goes for everything over here because you allowed it all over here. All right, so yeah, that's basically how you set up OBS for recording and for streaming. So don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and if you got any question, post them down below in the comment section. So I'll see you on the next one.